see.
Get on now?
No, not yet. Wait. Actually, you can also put it on, but you have to press pop. Like this. It looks good. No, it's on.
Oh, did you take that other camera off? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, because the door didn't open.
It was done anyway.
Yeah. Okay, could you sit in? Yes. Check it out.
Can you say something to the microphone?
Hello, Mr. Microphone. Hello, Mr. Microphone. My name's Robert Trudell, and I'm here for an interview with Bernd and Gudrun. Good run. We made some good runs through the. Wait, Gudrun. Oh, is he sitting in the back? Very good.
No.
Okay. You operating the camera? Should I wear the glasses or no glasses? It's kind of sunny.
Maybe the mask.
You want the mask?
Das brauchen wir für das Diplom. Wenn in einem Interview.
Okay, im Interview nicht. Okay.
Not in the interview.
Okay. Maybe with a ladder? Yeah.
Das ist ganz gut. Vielleicht kann man noch ein bisschen mehr von dem Praxisraum sehen. Ein bisschen. And can you kind of like hang out of the window a bit, your arm? Yeah? Maybe like
Yeah,
that?
das ist gut.
That would be great.
Ja.
Soll ich hier sitzen oder passt so? So passt, oder? Soll ich hier stehen oder soll ich irgendwo anders stehen? Okay. Aber er redet trotzdem zu mir, oder?
Ja.
That's a big microphone there.
Well, yeah. I have to have
Right.
several ones
Mhm.
at the same time. Das ist jetzt wieder aufgefallen. So. Braucht man nicht unbedingt, aber ich
Mach halt an.
Hä?
Mach's an.
Ah ja, es ist schön, dass es strange an. Nehmen wir einfach. 1, 2, 3, los. Jetzt geht's.
Wieso rausgehen?
Can you lean out again of the
All
window?
right.
Yeah, like that. That's cool.
The seat go up?
Aber ich finde ja, das wäre nicht höher, dann müsste man natürlich jetzt nicht so schlecht sieht, oder? Oder mit dem Arm.
Dann müssen wir das drunter.
Weil da ist der
Hm?
Arm so ein bisschen.
You want the arm out?
I
Yeah?
think we could sit a bit higher.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
The,
Does the seat go up?
I don't know. I don't think so. No. I'll give you something. Sit down, take it.
Okay.
It's okay like this?
Yeah. Should I put my seatbelt on? Everybody in Hollywood looks taller.
Wir müssen halt für den Arm.
Ich glaube, wir müssen
Mann wird nicht besser
vorher
zum.
war.
Nee, der wird nicht besser. Besser,
Did-
wenn ich früher gehe.
Ja, das ist vielleicht echt ein bisschen. Das ist ganz cool. Ja, ja, das ist ganz cool. That's good. Das ist ganz good.
Okay, lean out, full focus. Aber
Auch
ohne.
die Autos sind jetzt leider jetzt. Das klingt ganz gut. Really okay?
Wieder mal. Also,
Gut.
ja. Okay,
Wenn
dann
es
wir.
nicht stört.
Nö.
Alright. So, well, hi.
Hi, how's it going? Gudrun?
Good. So, please tell us your
Au, warte
name.
mal.
Ah ja, super. Das kann
Haben wir
ich
vorher nicht gemacht. Nee, genau.
dann.
Sorry,
Sorry, one
one
second.
second. 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, and
Okay.
rolling.
So, hi.
Hi.
Again. Please, would you tell us who you are and what you're doing?
I'm Robert Trudell, and I'm sitting in a car. We're driving through some checkpoints and having a good time.
Okay. So, tell us about the story, like when you started to do sorry,
Gesundheit.
to do the checkpoints.
I just noticed that it was a popular topic with people. I was driving through and mapping the roads and noticed the popularity of people. When I would label the videos as a checkpoint, people were watching those videos more often, and some of them became upset, I guess, with the way I was going through the checkpoints.
Oh, sorry, something is really beeping really loud.
That's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay, sorry.
My battery just died.
Can you tell us that again?
Aha,
Aber
ja.
lieber drauf den
Oh yeah, maybe you can take off the glasses.
Yeah.
then?
It's
Sorry.
Yeah,
okay
that's
for
okay.
you.
Uh-huh.
That's really
Yeah,
loud.
mirror your thing right there.
Okay. So once more, why did you start the checkpoint videos?
I was mapping the roads, and I noticed a lot of people were interested in the Border Patrol checkpoint topic, and then some people were commenting on the way I was going through the checkpoints by telling them I was a U.S. citizen. They were calling me a sheep, and I decided I'd show them that I'm not a sheep.
So what did you
Mhm.
do then?
What did I? Well, then I kind of researched the topic and saw what other people were doing when they were going through the checkpoints. Some people were commenting maybe something was going on behind the vehicle, or a dog maybe signaled one way or another, and you don't really see the dog. So I decided I'd get more angles on the checkpoint and maybe discover what people can and can't do while they're going through there. So I set up some cameras, and I went through a methodical, step-by-step process to find out what I actually could do. I started off. I decided I didn't want to reveal my accent. I had a Polish friend, and I was I noticed I was surrounded by these checkpoints in Yuma, Arizona, and we couldn't get out of the town without actually going through a checkpoint. So I kind of noticed the accent was a big deal. If I went through and I could say, yes, I'm a U.S. citizen, but my Polish friend, he couldn't say, oh, yes, I'm a U.S. citizen, or couldn't say anything without actually giving away his Polish accent. So I decided to first start by testing that. I handed the agent U.S. passport of mine, a valid U.S. passport, and didn't say anything. I was just quiet, and he kind of looked at it and saw all the cameras and commented on that, and then asked me some questions about that, and I kind of nodded. I didn't really want to give anything away. I didn't really want to nod, but I got to review my performance giving him that and not saying anything. He just looked at the passport and waved me on.
What about like your your most famous video. Can you tell us the story of that?
I had spent a couple months trying to get the Border Patrol to break my window open or to break it open myself. I had talked with some coworkers on. We thought a shattering window would have a nice video effect. So I had cameras all around the car. I'd have them inside and outside, and I wasn't able to get them to do. I'd dress up with a gas mask, and I'd dress up, with. I had my son in the back, and when the guy told me to roll the window down, I pulled out a little hammer they have on these buses in Germany. I had stole one of these little hammers to break out the window in Germany, and I offered to smash it open. Actually, first I put on some lipstick, and I kissed the window, and there's a little lipstick mark, and I was saying that the window was sealed with a kiss, and only the right person could open that. So I offered to break the window open. He called some people over, and then they just ended up waving me on after that. In my after spending 2 months of trying to get them to break my window open, I wasn't successful. So I was going to film a table tennis tournament or tisch tennis in Laguna Woods, California, and I was stopped at a Pine Valley checkpoint, and they had when I first came up to it, the Border Patrol agent motioned for me to put the window down, and I didn't do that. I just kind of stood there not saying anything, and he called some other people over, and then they had a German Shepherd go run around the vehicle and ensured that I had no drugs in the vehicle or concealed people. The dogs are able to detect concealed people, and then went back behind the car and found somebody else with 42 grams of pot in their vehicle, and they went in front of me. I waited out there for a while. They called the sheriff, the San Diego County Sheriff, out, and he was trying to talk to me. He was kind of motioning to put the window down, motioning like he wanted to talk, but I just was taking pictures of him and taking pictures of the scene. I make like I plan to make a large scene in my garage with these people and the Border Patrol checkpoint, so I could drive. When I drove home, I could it looked like we're just coming into a checkpoint. After that, I think I reached back to get some more. There were the agents and the sheriff went back behind the car where I couldn't really film them, so I setting up some other cameras behind me, and they got nervous about what I was grabbing for and started banging on the window and wanted me to show me my hands. So I followed that order and showed them my hands, and then they after a while, I guess, got fed up and pointed me over to the secondary inspection area, which I had spent months just trying to get over there. I was trying to get an invitation to go to the secondary area, so I went over there and was taking some more pictures. I didn't really expect anything to happen, so then they I guess I wasn't focusing on that. I was taking pictures of this cute taser girl, and then they smashed my window open and ordered me out of the vehicle. So I got out of the vehicle and sat on a bench for an hour or more, and they kind of ran me through the system. After that, kept me handcuffed most of 10 hours, then brought me around. I was kind of interested in the seeing what the Department of Homeland Security, their facilities look like. My friend had spent a couple years longer than they were actually allowed to hold him there, but I was interested in seeing kind of what kind of system he was in. So I got a tour of their facility that way, and then after I think maybe 9 hours, they took me for a ride down to El Cajon and dropped me off at 10:30 that night. And they had seized all my property and everything. But I think my main goal of that was not saying anything and I never said anything during that entire 10-hour stay, other than the when they ordered me out of the car, and I answered that question.
And what happened to your equipment, like cameras?
Oh, yeah. They while I was sitting handcuffed and back in one of the rooms, they had 17 agents that they were interviewing on actually what happened during that time when they were breaking in. They took all my equipment out of the car, all my camera equipment. They took a valid U.S. passport